still have a number of sleeper agents across Europe, but Russia is keeping them for more complex attacks in the future. For now, they are happy using one-day agents, disposable agents, people they recruit online via social platforms such as Telegram, just, to do a gig economy style task like, arson attack or act of vandalism. And it's easy for them, it's cheap, and it's very deniable because in the end, these are just residents of our own countries conducting those attacks.
And Russia's trying to recruit spies on the cheap. Instead of sending agents from Moscow, Russia's spy masters are using online messaging apps to recruit disposable agents for low-cost sabotage operations. They're targeting cash-strapped Ukrainians in particular. We know this because of a report by the Royal United Services Institute think tank, written by Dr Kinga Redlowska. She's head of RUSI's Centre of Finance and Security in Europe and can talk to us now. Kinga, good morning to you. What are we talking about here? What sort of sabotage are we talking about? This is about Russia spending not very much money to get people to do what?
Russian sabotage is spanning from arson on warehouses, acts of vandalism, or disruptions in supply chains, or transportations, or rails, the way we commute every day. And so if you look at those individual cases, they all seem to be small, like isolated incidents. But when you look at the scale and nature across Europe, in the European Union and in the UK, you can clearly see that there's an intent to undermine the security, the resilience of our societies, and also impact our support for Ukraine. So it's a deliberate tactics by Russia to conduct all those acts of sabotage.
So we can be clear about this. Russia is paying people to blow things up in the UK.
Well, yes. So you see, after the Russian full-scale invasion, a lot of Russian agents, they have been expelled. And so we still have a number of sleeper agents across Europe, but Russia is keeping them for more complex attacks in the future. For now, they are happy using one-day agents, disposable agents, people they recruit online via social platforms such as Telegram, just, to do a gig economy style task like, arson attack or act of vandalism. And it's easy for them, it's cheap, and it's very deniable because in the end, these are just residents of our own countries conducting those attacks.
And do we regard them as, how close to acts of war are these then, that Russia is effectively taking steps to destroy things physically in this country?
Yes, physically, but also look at the acts of vandalism. Sometimes it's just spraying a monument. That's not a big deal, you would think. But, we live in a viral world. One photo, one video, then this spreads across social media. People are reposting, and then you have this huge effect with an act where you just paid 50 euros or 50 pounds for spraying a monument somewhere in Paris or London.
That's so interesting. We need to recalibrate what we think about those type of incidents, don't we, if it's going on all the time. That's so interesting this is happening. Kinga, great to speak to you. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much.
That's Dr Kinga Redlowska there from RUSI. The idea that Russia could pay someone 50 quid to spray a monument is an interesting way of conducting total warfare, isn't it?